Good morning, family and friends. First Baptist Church of Fuquay-Varina presents Black History Moments. Our worship service will follow immediately after this presentation. February is Black History Month, and over the next 4 Sundays, we are excited to present quick information in honor of notable people, places, and/or events that make up Black history. Today's information is courtesy of Ms. Michele Florence. Many African Americans have done and do many extraordinary things in the United States. Many have made a permanent mark on our lives and will make a mark in the lives of many to come. So this isn't just Black history, but overall U.S. history. Here are just a few to kick off Black History Sundays. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We celebrated his birthday last month for his nonviolent movement to push marginalized people forward. Reverend Dr. King, or MLK, was born in 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia, and would become a renowned civil rights leader and preacher. He was a leading civil rights leader, marching right out on the front line and known for his I Have a Dream speech given at the March on Washington in 1963. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. Unfortunately and sadly, his works were cut short when he was assassinated on April 4, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee at just 39 years old. The late Honorable Thurgood Marshall. Justice Marshall was an Associate Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. He became the court's 96th Justice, but its first African American Justice. Before becoming a judge, Marshall was an attorney who was known for his high success rate in arguing cases before the Supreme Court and for victory in arguing before the court the Brown v. Board of Education case, which led to the court's decision to desegregate public schools. Wilma Glodine Rudolph was an American sprinter and at the 1960 Rome Summer Olympics became the first woman to win 3 gold medals in track and field during a single Olympic game. She did this while running on a sprained ankle. A track and field champion, Ms. Rudolph elevated women's track to a major presence in the United States. The powerful sprinter emerged from the 1960 Rome Olympics as the Tennessee Tornado, the fastest woman on earth. Dr. Mae Jemison, a dancer, engineer, physician, and a former NASA astronaut, was the first Black woman to travel in space, doing so in 1992 on the Space Shuttle Endeavour. Growing up in Chicago, Dr. Jemison credits Dr. King's actions on helping make her achievements possible. Retired General Colin Powell became the 65th U.S. Secretary of State, but the first African American appointed to that position. He was the first and so far only African American to serve as chairperson of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. I could go on and on. President Barack Obama, First Lady Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, or how about our young poet that spoke so eloquently at President Biden's inauguration and will recite a poem at today's Super Bowl, Amanda Gorman. We as a people have a lot to be proud of and grateful to God. This is just a small portion of our history, but I hope this encourages and inspires you to make your own mark in your own way. To close, I would like to leave you with a few quotes from some notable people that can help you and me along the way. The late U.S. Representative John Lewis. Get into good trouble. Sir Desmond Tutu, former Archbishop of Johannesburg and Cape Town, South Africa, explains in his book, There is no future without forgiveness. The Word of God says, don't be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. MLK said, Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. This is what I say: Jesus is light and Jesus is love. Do you have Jesus? And last but not least, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. I say pray as if African Americans moving forward is all up to you. God will hear you and He will answer. Thank you, Mrs. Florence, for this inspirational moment. Join us next Sunday for more Black History Moments. We will now move into the rest of our worship service.